So it's been on my mind a lot lately, but it finally made sense why the U.S. accepted asylum seekers to begin with. Why did the U.S. decide that asylum seekers were worth advocating for, were worth creating funding for, and were worth giving aids to make them rehabilitated and make them better members of society, right? I am in a mall in Grand Forks, North Dakota, Columbia Mall, and the mall is actually pretty empty. A lot of stores are closing down. I'm sitting in the food court. I'm sitting in the food court in Columbia Mall, and the only restaurant that is open in this mall in Grand Forks, North Dakota, it's a immigrant-owned restaurant. It's a West African-owned restaurant. That's the only restaurant that's in business in this entire mall. Every other businesses has been closed down because of the pandemic, because of loss of income. Majority of the stores are empty, but this West African cuisine is open and is thriving. This is why Americans approved of asylums to begin with. This is why Americans voted to help out asylum seekers. After World War II, Americans saw the travesty that the Nazi regime did to Jewish folks and individuals who were not Aryan race. They saw that that was not okay. They saw that that was humanitarian crisis, and Americans stepped in. Americans from all walks of life, Americans who were Democrat, Republicans, Christians, atheists, Americans from every walk of life decided after World War II that America would be the place for immigrants. America would be the place as a safe haven. And Columbia Mall in Grand Forks, North Dakota is a perfect example of that. When you give immigrants access to resources, to community, they're gonna take that and run with it and do something even greater for everyone involved. This rhetoric that us immigrants are criminals, this rhetoric that us immigrants are here depleting this country, we all know to our core that's not true. Immigrants are the backbone of the healthcare system across the board. From working with your grandparents in nursing homes to all the way up the ladder in intensive care units, it's us immigrants. Immigrants are the backbone of everything. We're the backbone of the restaurant industry. We're the backbone of the healthcare industry. We're the backbone of the hair care industry. We all know this already, but right now it seems like with what's going on in the news with Trump's administration, we are forgetting the plot. We're forgetting why Americans decided that asylum seekers were worth it. And maybe just seeing West African cuisine being the only restaurant thriving in a mall in Grand Forks, North Dakota will let you know, with a population of 99% white people, the only store that is thriving in this mall is an African-owned restaurant, a Liberian-owned restaurant. Liberians are .fraction% living in Grand Forks, right? But wherever immigrants are, we want to grow, so we're going to thrive. And that's just it. So if we're living in your town, we're going to bring businesses in your town. We're going to advocate for your town to thrive because we thrive. This is why asylum seekers are here.